Now, how are we doing, everyone? Yes, today we're looking at a fantastic veg. No, this is just the background. Yes, it's who needs a farmer's market. This is just the background because what we're going to talk about is a phone. Yes, this is the DOOGEE Blade10 Pro. Now, the nice thing about this phone is, and we'll go over somewhere and get it set up, is it is a rugged phone. So if you're out and about in the allotment and everything like that, I tell you what, we'll go and get it set up there now because I haven't even touched it, and have a look at it. So DOOGEE's Blade10 Pro. Now, normally, and this is just kind of me how I work, you know, I'm coming up now a lot and I'm doing run and gun little videos on my phone for Patreon. Do you know what I mean? Like 5-minute one, and I'll just use my phone. And my phone, it's a prima donna. Do you know what I mean? If I drop that, I'll be gutted. Where I didn't even know there was rugged phones. DOOGEE got in touch with us, and this is like a smartphone that is built for like outdoor ruggedness. Do you know what I mean? Let's just kind of peel this off. We'll get into the nitty gritty, but I just wanted to do that, to be honest. So this is kind of a rugged phone, and yes, you know, everyone knows I kind of garden and stuff like that, but this would be ideal for people like, how many times do you, and I'm joking, how many times do you get a knock on the door from a delivery company and they show you the phone and can you sign for the phone, and it's, the glass is smashed to bits and it's all wrecked and ruined. This isn't going to happen with this. Do you know what I mean? This is like toughened. This is rock solid. So there we go, all set up and running. And I mean, it's actually strange for me, you know what I mean? I'm kind of from the other camp. So this is an Android phone, but it's all there. And to be honest, it's a nice feel. So I'll give you a bit of the specs. The thinnest rugged phone with a thickness of 10.7 mil. Wow, get that. It features a 5150 milliamp large battery. So I think when you kind of think of rugged phones, you know, you think of like chunky monkey ones, but no, this is a kind of nice thin phone. Now, I think most of you probably know that, you know, I'm a bit of a kind of science fiction fan, and I've ran a science fiction podcast since 2005, yes. And this has got that kind of cyberpunk aesthetic feel to it. Do you know what I mean? This just looks a lovely looking kind of phone, to be honest. And what I just like to say, built to last. So like I mentioned, this is the 250 gig one and 16 gig of RAM DOOGEE. Now like I say, I hadn't heard of DOOGEE, but I've researched a bit of the history there, and they are the kind of premium rugged phone makers. So in the box you get a screen, they get like a little cloth there as well, a USB-C cable and a plug. Now obviously that plug's no good for me, but any cable, just a, you know, USB-C to charge it up. That's what you get with it. It's also running the latest Android system as well. So if you get this, you're kind of top notch with the software, and that's always a thing. Sometimes, you know, you're waiting for, I remember that when I did have an Android phone years ago, and you're always waiting for companies to kind of bring out the latest version of it. Well, no, this one's got it there now, so very nice indeed. So in it as well, we've got a 50 megapixel camera in there. That's some impressive bit of kit, and it's got like AI technology in as well, so it can kind of intelligently recognize scenes and kind of optimize those shooting effects. You know what I mean? So it looks at a picture and just works out what you're going to take and makes it a better picture, which is always a good thing. I know this sounds a kind of a weird thing. Really, do you need two phones? But if you did have like a rugged phone, and the price is so reasonable on these, I think I'm gonna guess around about $200. You don't have to kind of worry about you know what I mean? Like I say, this is like built like a tank. You drop this on here because there's a lot of kind of concrete around this, although it's a kind of garden. There's a lot of flagstones, you know what I mean? It'll take the knocks and bashes. And I noticed as well, there's also, I don't know if you can see there's the protective screen on it straight away as well. So this thing's built to last. This thing, you could just like throw it around and not worry that it's like, they say, like these prima donna high-end phones. This thing is a workhorse. Mine, I've just had a little read of DOOGEE's specs as well, and what they say is, and which is quite a nice thing, we'll test it out, I'll do some video shooting of it, is it's not just meant to be rugged, you know, it's got to kind of stand up to the, you know, you've got to have a kind of decent camera, a decent video camera. So we'll take some footage and we'll see how it how it performs, and I'll kind of put that now. Just before you can get in there, you can see they do panorama, portrait, pro, photo, 50 meg photo, then we get into the kind of the video, and it's got a night mode, a QR code, and an audio note as well. So we'll try the video first and see what that's like. It's got a 1080 camera in there, video camera, so hopefully we should get some kind of decent pictures from it. Let's get it turned up horizontal, and there we go. A DOOGEE rugged phone. Looking at one of my chili plants. Just zoom in there. There, so this is me recording you, recording me, recording you. There we go. A little bit. I mean, actually, you can hear I don't know if you can pick it up there. You can hear the rain outside as well. So it's a little bit kind of dark. I mean, it's a tough call to get a video camera that's going to light up. You know, if you've got one, tell us about it. To be honest. So yes, this is the front-facing camera. Mine with that rain just coming in as well. It's certified IP68. So yeah, it'll take the rain as well, and that's exactly, if you're kind of working outside, that's exactly what you want, you know. Especially in this country, the rain is, you know, it's a given. It will rain. Do you know what I mean? For a second phone out and about, you know, like you say, deliveries, you know, are working outdoors. You don't want to get your kind of prima donna phones kind of smashed to bits. This is a nice. It's a lovely looking phone, but it's a nice durable phone that can kind of take daily impacts. You know what I mean? Let's just go. Yeah, that was a lucky lad. It could have went in the water, to be honest. But you wouldn't have a problem kind of not chucking it around, but you know what I mean? Just like if it took some knocks and bangs, you wouldn't have a problem. A big thank you to DOOGEE for kind of sending this out. I should have had this done a couple of weeks ago. But just, it's been a kind of busy time in the garden, and we've been away. So yeah, there's links and everything in the show notes and the descriptions there. Go out and check them out. Again, big thank you to DOOGEE for sponsoring today's show.